it's BessieLB and I am back again with another review from TraderJoes. Today is going to be a nice little special. Now, I don't know if these items are only available seasonally or if this is going to be an item that will be on the shelves for good. I'm not certain. I can tell you though, when I found it in TraderJoes, it was inside of the like seasonal section with all the other holiday goodies, but it doesn't look very seasonal. So I'm not certain, but either way, get down there and get it if you can. So today we're going to be discussing the handcrafted bar soap set. So as you can see, there's three. There's a tea tree and charcoal one. There's the coffee bean and soap one. And then there is the lavender and eucalyptus scented one. So I did test out all three, and I can show you. They slide out like this, okay? They slide out. Let me try to hold them so they don't fall out. They slide out, and then they come inside of a box like that. So it's three pretty big, good-sized bars. As you can see, there's space down at the bottom because I chopped down some so I can test them out for you guys. But I wanted to be able to keep it inside of the box and not use all of them all at once, like the entire bar. So I sliced off some bottom pieces just so I can try it out for you all. Let's see. So today I sliced them out and I tried all three of them. Just a small little good piece to see what is the difference, what's the good, the bad, the ugly. I do, however, want to do more research in general for the different ingredient properties and what they're known to be good for. So let's just go down the list and I'll tell you things that I already know about the different ingredients and what I ended up using them for. So for the first one here I can show you is the charcoal and tea tree oil soap, okay? So just like the standard little black bar, okay? This is my little nice slice down at the bottom. It does smell nice. You smell the tea tree oil. However, it's not overwhelming with tea tree scent. If you've ever had pure tea tree oil, you know that the pure tea tree oil is like pretty intense. Okay. So with that, and then the balance of the charcoal actually makes it pretty good. I know typically you use charcoal for detoxifying, right? To pull out things. If you've ever used the Aztec clay face mask, that's pretty good for that. I also know that tea tree oil is really, really good for bumps. Really good for bumps. I use pure tea tree oil for anything. If you get boils, I'm gonna tell you off the back, boils and tea tree oil goes hand in hand. It will make that boil soften and it will make that boil burst open, okay? So my guess for the tea tree oil and charcoal was to use it in spots where I may get outbreaks. Also, it's good for any other kind of like hair bumps or anything of that nature. So I used it today. I did use a little bit on my face because tea tree oil is good for maybe like cystic acne. Sometimes I experience that. I did rub a little on my hand. I know this is a lot of info, but I'm being real with y'all. If you use it on like your bum area, if you get like little bum breakouts or inner thigh, like bumps, hair bumps, anywhere you get hair bumps, I think that the charcoal and tea tree oil one may be good. I also used it on my face, as I said, but I didn't feel like after I washed it off, it was too stripping. You do obviously feel like your face is super cleansed and you do feel like you need to, you know, follow the following steps as far as moisturizing, your toner, all that stuff. But I think that it was good for my face. And I can tell you guys, I have pretty sensitive skin for the most part. I have eczema, you know, my skin gets a little dry. And my skin get irritated by stuff that's just, you know, just not really good quality. So when I put it on my face didn't feel like it was breaking out or anything. And I would have known really quickly. Now, moving on to the coffee bean soap one. The coffee bean soap is, smells so good. It's this one, okay? This is the coffee bean soap. This one here is pretty tasty. It actually doesn't have a really strong coffee smell. I expected it to be a little heavy on the coffee beans. And me personally, I know it's crazy, but I don't drink coffee. Like, I'm not a coffee drinker, and I've seen coffee scrubs out there, but I've just never really been interested in it because I'm like, I don't drink coffee. I don't know if I really want to be smelling coffee. Coffee is a strong smell, you know, to scent. I don't mind smelling the aroma linger, but like, I didn't want my whole body to smell like coffee. But this one actually smells delicious. This one has like a, let's see on the back, because it does tell you a bit of the information. It says that it's coffee seeds, and then there's just the other properties that they use to make, you know, typical bars of soap. But for some reason, to me, it smells sweet. It almost smells like there's hints of vanilla inside of it. A nice small, like, flowery type of aroma lingers with it. And then obviously these little, like, dark little bits is the little bits of coffee. I think that for me, I've heard that coffee bean scrubs and things of that nature is pretty good for cellulite is what I heard. And I heard that it's just good for just buffering and like rejuvenating the skin. When I used it today, I did use it on like my thighs and things like that, because that's the research that I've done in the past about coffee bean scrubs and things of that nature. Again, it didn't leave my skin irritated, itchy, dry, or anything like that. Then the last one is the Lavender and Eucalyptus soap. Now this one definitely has that smell of both. When you smell it at first, it hits you with the eucalyptus, and then it has like those traces of lavender. If you're not a lavender person, I have heard a lot of people like, I don't really like lavender smell, which I think is so funny because I actually do love lavender smell. I actually do own pure lavender oil, which lavender oil is pretty legit, guys. Lavender oil is bomb. Like, for me, having eczema, at first I was gifted the lavender oil and I was like, well, what the heck am I gonna do this? But lavender oil is bomb. Like, if you take lavender oil, and it says diluted, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, just test it out. I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you how to react on your skin, but test it out and see what your skin can handle. But I've taken the pure lavender oil and I've dropped it on my patches of eczema. Like, I have eczema on my hands. It's not always there, but sometimes it gets there. And like the little like patches of eczema that I have, I'll drop it there and you'll see that the patch instantly like dries up and kind of looks like it's like dry and ashy looking. But that's when you know that the lavender is actually working, and instantly that like itching feeling that you have, it like dries it up and makes it goes away. So I'm educating you guys on these properties because that's what drew me to actually buying this trio bars of soap, because I'm like, all of those properties are great, and the fact that you're getting 3 in a package, and guys, I think it was like $7 or $8. Like, that's a steal on some like pure bars of soap. And I mean, they're regular big sizes of soap, so it lasts you for a while. And so this lavender and eucalyptus one, I used it, I lathered it on my hands because I'm experiencing outbreaks on my hands. I have some outbreaks on my arms, and I'm having really bad outbreak of eczema right now on my lower stomach and on my the top parts of my thighs. So I really lathered it in earlier in those sections to kind of be able to like see if it was working. So this is kind of like what it looks like, just so you know. You could just see like little bits of the lavender inside, And then the eucalyptus is a really pretty potent smell as well. All in all, I love this trio. I don't know, again, if this is seasonal. I don't know if they have it at every Trader Joe's, because I've seen things that other people have purchased from Trader Joe's all over the country that I have not seen here in LA. So I don't know if you guys have this. If you have this, if you see this little trio box at whatever Trader Joe's you go, you need to get this. It is super affordable, $7-8, and it smells delicious. It smells earthy. It smells natural. Exactly what it says is kind of like what you get from it. And it doesn't feel like it's horrible or harsh on the skin. You guys have to get this. And again, I've only tried it out today, but I feel like you know if a product's good or if a product's bad just strictly off of, you know, rubbing it on you and using it. Like, you know if it's going to be good or not. This item is pretty good. I wanted to be super detailed with this because I truly think that if I continue to use these bars of soaps for the different purposes, I think that I'm going to get some good results from this. All in all, you guys got to try this baby out. This here, this is good.